it made sense. She was almost becoming likable over the last couple of scenes that they're like, nah, we can't have that happen.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy. It's normal now. I guess it was predicting this. I get it. It's because Tenko had the green motif. That makes sense.
For now.
God damn it. So many of the girls have died. When you think about it. Kurumi, Akane, not Akane. That was the character from the bad game. Kaede, and then Angie. This is too many. Why don't you give the guys a chance, man? You ever think about that?
What?
How'd this happen?
How'd this happen?
Got a minute?
Shuichi, I need you to explain this situation to me right now. I thought you were conducting the seance. How the fuck is someone dead?
Well, that's...
I don't know what's happening.
What on earth?
I never thought a murder would happen during the murder investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation?
Say.
I'd like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
Huh?
Yeah, how will we deal with that? It has to be the same one.
If so...
What happens in the event there are two murders by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both?
That's right.
Now you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Yeah?
What would happen? Monodam? What would happen? What would happen?
Not that!
Why do you look lost too? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. Never expected something like this to happen. I really don't know what to do. Really, I don't.
Oof.
They're all disorganized. Can't decide the class trial's objective. Then we don't know what to investigate.
Father!
We should ask him for help.
No way!
Have you forgotten? Daddy's in no condition. Oh, this poor bear. It's our fault Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
It's all your fault, Monophony?
Daddy!
Help, we don't know what to do.
Ah!
We gotta use that power of love. That ought to snap him back. That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right!
Anything is possible with love. You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Daddy!
Father!
What? What?
Here I am!
I'm back. Were you good while I was away? Ahem.
No, that's wrong.
Like, what's going on? They're two bears! Please.
So much, my adorable darling cubs! With you running the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation! Oh, that tickles! Father's intense love is getting me all soaked!
Daddy, your tongue feels amazing! This better not awaken anything in me.
No.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. Important to take time off, to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it. The secret is to just leave, whether you get permission or not. Wait, so then, who's the baldy?
yeah?
I was just a part-timer I got to cover for me while I was gone.
Hey!
Here's your pay. Now take it. Get out. I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that nuisance is out of the way, this is fucking bullshit. I can't believe I've been done in by this bear once again. What's going on?
Yeah?
Oh, that's right. What happens to your votes if they're too blackened?
I'll answer that.
Well, it's first come, first serve.
Huh?
What?
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target. In other words, the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same as the one who killed Tenko. Then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a... You can't be real right now. Are you telling me that one of the low-tier characters in my mind died and no one has to suffer for it? That is hilarious. Also, what the fuck? This game has added layers. And these layers are full of shit.
Now then,
Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations, so you can review it
go
later.
ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too.
Father!
Now, that does present a problem, though, with this case. You gotta make sure you pick the right one. Could there possibly be evidence that would lead you to believe it was someone else? And there could just be the twist that they are the same person, and this is Monokuma, throwing in a wrench. Though he did say that they were separate.
Daddy!
There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. Nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. He just left us behind while saying he'd never let us go.
How nice!
Oh, that's neat. Oh man, she wants that licking.
Farewell.
And as for you, he's been defeated. The entire time he thought he beat Monokuma, it was just a fake, cause fuck you.
Listen closely.
If both murderers have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
We don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
We should investigate Tango's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
Oh, okay, so it may be the same person. It probably is. Finally, things are heating up.
Piece of shit!
You fucking psycho.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, this sucks.
Huh?
This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help you right now.
You know,
So this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. The impossible is possible. All you gotta do is make it so.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's check the Monokuma file first. Alright. Found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. Time of death is 11 a.m. A stab wound to the back of the neck. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Oh god.
Jeez.
Not again. Stop making me get shaded. Oh jeez.
Hey!
What? Curse?
Kaito, calm down.
No way there's a curse. Don't screw around.
You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die?
It's good to see that they care for each other. I'm bleeding.
Are you okay?
My bad.
I started to feel bad for a different reason. I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Should we resume the investigation? This is of the essence.
That's correct.
We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our lives are at risk.
This is...
But Angie and then Tenko. And to think earlier I was suspicious of her.
How can this be?
Well, I guess that eliminates the annoying part of the case. The only part that I didn't feel too interested in was that there was going to be a lot of discourse about, yo, did she do it? Was she the one? but then they eliminated her, so I guess that's neat.
Well...
It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even when we wanted to. Going to bring candles from the other room to make the room bright.
No.
Not necessary.
Ah.
Yeah, not necessary at all.
Huh?
Did she install lights on him?
Listen up!
Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. New power?
His eyes lit up!
Oh my god.
I, Mew Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo.
Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
Shine on, shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
No fucking way. Oh my god. That is a strong one. Oh, that was a motherfucking Samurai Jack reference.
It's okay.
But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
You're right. Kibo's flashlight function has been added to the truth bullet section. This is important. Something crashed. We should probably check it, but first the cloth. We have to see if it was stabbed, if there's like a stab wound on it.
Is this...
Oh my god. Similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque on the back. Blood stain right around the middle.
But...
No hole. She wasn't stabbed through the cloth.
Okay.
Maybe the holes?
Is this... Got a minute?
Okay.
Alright, what did she just say? After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor? Okay. So we're just gonna auto do that in a second. I want to investigate everything else available. Ruined magic circle. And then the dog. Okay. First candle. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in the room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? The magic circle Kyo drew on the floor, well, at least it was. It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well...
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
What?
Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
Right
Shut
on.
up. Like he really doesn't beat around the bush. Kind of refreshing.
But...
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage of Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right? I didn't mean to check that again. My bad. The dog. Yep. We did that. It's pretty
I
heavy.
remember correctly.
About 175 pounds.
what?
What do you know about the weight of women? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? Whoo! I don't even have to put, like, the deal with it sunglasses or anything on you. Your glare is more than enough.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. It's fine.
Is this...
I just wanted to fuck with you a little bit, you pussy. If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out.
Okay.
You're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding. I think you hurt his feelings. I guess we haven't properly checked her. First, the marker stone. Yeah, she had that. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Alright. How about the blood on the iron cage?
Is this...
Looks to be around 3 feet high, 5 feet wide. Pretty large.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit.
Hey. Is this...
Bloodstain at the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood.
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine so. The splatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then...
If she stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right?
Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. That is a possibility. Of course, there was the thud that we heard during the entire thing. I guess check her body now. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
Huh?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With the wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. You're speaking from experience?
That's obvious.
Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon. Yeah. Hold on. The floorboard. It's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is it
If
loose?
I remember correctly.
Wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose?
But
Floorboard so thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Who chose this room? Just saying, that might give us a clue here. Alright, what else would I need to investigate at this point, I wonder? You know, aside from talking to everyone.
leave it to me.
I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Thank you, Kibo.
That cannot be.
Why did this?
I knew it.
I know the murder was pretty
But
shocking.
of course.
I am shocked about that as well, but why did the seance fail? We performed everything. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess
This
he's
is
more concerned
stupid.
about that. Cut the crap. What happened? Both you and Shuichi were present. Did she get killed during it?
I see, yes.
True, it may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
Is that so?
Hurry up or I'm killing you. We began the seance. We did all that. Yeah. Then we stood in the four corners. They blew out the candles.
Yes.
And then we did the song. The seance should have been complete, but I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought someone may have tripped, perhaps. That's a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
What do you mean?
Then what happened?
Yes.
We called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. Then removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. Yeah, okay. then it sounds like Tenko was definitely killed during.
No.
But would it not be difficult in such darkness? Then when was she killed?
Well, that's
a problem.
I see, yes.
Another problem.
Oh.
And that is, why haven't the seance fail?
Perhaps.
Maybe someone moved from their corner.
What's the point?
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Maki was never one to pull punches.
Hey,
Maki, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
By the way,
Seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light? We have a boy over there.
that's true.
Let's bring a candle with Kibo's light from up there. We should be fine.
okay.
Okay, I was thinking about like ripping his eyeball out and just being like, let me check. Let me give it a
Okay.
good looky look. Dripping blood from 2 spots.
Okay.
Let's look around for clues. It looked pretty stupid we found no clues after crawling around this dusty place.
Okay.
Oh, that's our candle. But there's a hole.
Hey,
So this is the wall of the empty room. Looks like there's wood along it. Natural rot. The hole wasn't made intentionally. But I can get into the next room though through
that's
here.
true.
If I remember correctly, the room next door is also empty. Then the culprit could have gone room to room by moving under here.
No.
But it would have been difficult moving around under the floor. We did alright because we had a light. Without that, it'd be pitch black. That might make it impossible to move around in here.
Nope.
Then they could have used a light, like we're doing right now.
Well,
They used a light to move around under the floor? Is that possible? Whoa, whoa, whoa. A sickle? Aha! So they simply lifted this under the floorboard, stabbed her in the neck, pulled it out, went back down.
okay.
Well, this explains
this-
how the fuck she could be murdered and proves that she could have been murdered during the seance.
Huh?
Because otherwise it made no sense. There was a bunch of shit on top of it. You can be thrown without losing any lethality, and you can hide it under your clothes.
Well,
If she was attacked with this, she wouldn't stand a chance. The blade is about 6 inches.
That's right.
Since Tenko's in the cage, she wouldn't be able to defend herself. She'd be crouching and all that.
but
But even if this is our murder weapon, how did the culprit attack Tenko in the cage? The blade could fit through the gaps in the cage, but could reach her neck.
That's true.
The cage is about 3 feet high. If we were able to stab into it with a 6-inch blade, well, it wouldn't depend on Tenko's posture, but I don't think it's impossible. Then her posture's the question. If the weapon is down here, the culprit must have thrown it away.
that's true.
Perhaps after killing Tenko, the culprit threw the sickle under the floor in the dark. Or they could have been under the floor the entire time. Either is possible. There's more opportunity for it to be the killer being down here the whole time. First, the stain. Then dried blood.
Hey,
Ah,
what do you mean?
that's true. Okay.
The candle must have been here. They brought a light and the candle must have been here and it dried the blood.
Ah,
Part of that crosspiece that supports the floorboard is cut off.
That's true.
But also, the killer could have cut this, and cutting this could have potentially, the thud could have been actually them hurting themselves. Their blood was fresher.
that's true.
Their blood came first, potentially, but then would it have dried that fast, even if this one's nice and wet?
Then,
Alright.
Is that all right?
You want to head back up? Glad you asked. I was trying to get fed up with the dust.
By the way,
We've only been investigating this room. You sure that's wise? What do you mean?
because
If Angie and Tenko have different killers, then the blackened we need to vote for is
You're right.
culprit of the first murder, the one who killed Angie. As Monokuma said.
then
So instead of investigating Tenko, shouldn't we be investigating Angie?
Okay. But
This is bigger than the killing game for the sake of the two who died. I need to reveal the truth of both. I understand you feel that way. Yes. Oh my fucking Christ. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's a lie.
I was so mad. You're such a fucking piece of shit. I'm so tired of your concussion.
huh?
Oh my god. Dude, you're fucking sick, man. You're fucking sick, dude.
Oh?
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little lightheaded from the blood loss. Yeah, this is real blood.
Why?
What are you doing? I got curious about something, so I decided to search the empty room next door. And suddenly, I stepped through the floorboard.
Huh?
What?
That's so mean.
That got me good. Because of this, I tripped and fell pretty hard.
got a minute?
If you're gonna lose consciousness, do it after you tell us everything. Also, don't wake up saying it's a lie.
Ah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I guess there was no crosspiece supporting the floorboard, so I kind of stepped through it. What bad luck! The crosspiece was gone, huh? Does that mean...
Huh?
Confidence. Dreams. That's what the killing game is all about. Killing game fans, hold your head high and watch with your own two eyes. Baseball, soccer, mobile games. They're all nothing compared to the killing game.
Yeah, less microtransactions.
The killing game just can't be beat. Behold, students, the entrance to the trial grounds.
Premise alone, this is one of the more interesting cases in the series. Holy crap. Oh man, it's because of you guys, they didn't have enough time to check something.
Huh?
What are you trying to check?
See?
I wanted to re-research the seance again, so I brought the document. Unfortunately.
Man.
Couldn't find anything that could be used as a clue. Figure the magic circle the exact same way. Not only that, use the exact tools, too. Nothing suspicious. Well, I wanted to check the finer details, but I'll tell you about it later in the case. Make it more exciting. At the cast trial, so I'll see you there, man. I'm not gonna clean my blood either. I'm just gonna look fucking crazy. Dude, he's just gonna like walk up to Kaido. Kaido's gonna shit his fucking pants. Let's go, man.
That's true.
Yeah, let's go. I see, so even she gets nervous.
Do you want to die?
Oh, okay. I am exhausted. I decided this is the longest, one of the more longer recording sessions where I decided to record the investigation immediately after recording all of the beginning of Chapter 3. I'm not recording the trial in the same session because the trial requires a lot of mental energy and a lot of psychologically it takes a lot out of you, so I will not be doing that. But of course we know the protocol when it comes to class trials. All of it goes up on the same day. and will be spread out over 2 videos, 2 parts for basically ending the first video since the intermission hits, so please look forward to that. And of course, we take the day off after that comes out. Of course, for those watching this not as it comes out, you can just fucking hit the next one on the playlist. But I guess we should do something for fun here. Who does KZ think the murderer is? Let me look. Let me look who we have here. So it's not us. So the possibilities are Kaito, Gonta, Kokichi, Korakio, Kibo, Himiko, Maki, Tsumugi, and Miyu. And thinking about who we have here. It's not us, of course. Kaito has been feeling like shit, and he's afraid of the occult. So potentially, I don't see him having anything to do with any of this, so I would cross him out. So I don't think it's him. Gonta is part of the student council. He has no motivation in anything to do any of this. Kokichi has opportunity for the Angie thing because of the locked thing, but we learned it too early, so it's probably not that. And I'll say that's not him. Korakio, potentially, he seems to have an issue with something. I feel like he fucked up something with the seance, but I don't know. Did he do all of this just so he could perform a seance, potentially? I don't know. Kibo, to be honest, I don't got anything going on. Hold on. Likes 100 to 240 volts. Dislikes vending machines. What the fuck? His date of birth is the same day as me? I share a birthday with Kibo. That's fucking nuts. That's cool. That's really cool. I like him. Himiko, no, I just don't think so. No. They're making her way too important for me to think that it's her, to be quite honest. If it is, I'll be surprised. I mean, maybe. I don't know. We really haven't gotten a lot of information. Alright, my 2 predictions are Tsumugi and Korakio as the murderer. They could both be murderers, but who knows? My prediction is that we're going to see an execution from one of those 2 characters. We'll have to find out, though, as soon as we do the case at hand. As always, thank you so much for watching the investigation and yet another episode of Danganronpa V3. Next time, we will do the class trial, the moment of truth. It is going to be quite exciting, and hopefully everything pans out. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.